So, question for you guys. What do you think is the best horror movie decade? Like, I'll start off. Mine will have to be the 1930s because of how you had the Creature of the Black Lagoon,
Okay.
Wolfman, Dracula,
All right.
Nosferatu. You had Frankenstein, and that was like the beginning of the horror film when it came to that kind of style with costume, makeup, practical effects.
Okay.
Like I read about how for the Creature of the Black Lagoon, all those scenes when he's underwater, he has no scuba mask on or anything. He's swimming underwater that whole entire time.
I know, like, my Jason, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, things like that, so I guess 80s and 90s, I guess, for my scary movie. Hellraiser, that's 80s.
The lines are blurred a little bit on that because if you released that back in the 80s, they probably would have straight up called it a horror movie.
What's a scene from a scary movie that just sticks in your head or gave you nightmares?
That's the thing that I wanted to cover is because I grew up with horror movies.
Okay.
Like,
Me too.
my older brother did special effects. He ran like haunted houses and stuff.
Yeah.
So growing up, I just sort of had all these. And we were talking about like remakes and reboots and superheroes, but like the horror genre is basically nothing but reboots and remakes. Every movie's almost the same, so it's like tropey at this point. We're like, oh yeah, that had that. But the main thing that sticks with you is like those one scenes from movies. It's no longer movies. It's like the one scene that somebody did something that sticks with you. Like, do any of you remember the opening scene to Saw? Or it was like a torture porn, crazy money grab. Like literally when Saw came out, and you're sitting down in the theater, you're watching, here's this dude in a bathtub, and you were just like, what?
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that sticks out to me now.
Of course, yeah.
It's like those, like, we've done something new.
Yeah.
And that scene still to this day just, like, stays in, like, my top 10 horror scenes of all time.
No, definitely.
And then, too, is that you feel like the first one, there was a story to it, and then the rest are just like, okay, how are we going to kill these people? The next one, the next one, the next one.
Yeah.
Right. But that one scene is still outstanding.
And it's like, that's kind of how it is with the Friday the 13th franchise. You're really more excited about, like, oh, how is Jason going to kill this person this time and next time?
Actually, Scream, that series for some reason sticks out. I know it's not, like, the best. If you talk about slasher movies, like probably Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something like that. But I just like Scream more just because it was, like, one of those first to actually, like, poke fun.
Yeah.
At the
Blends it
tropes.
all in. Blends it all in.
Like, the whole thing, it became trope.
I think the scary ones are like the ones with poltergeists or demons because that can actually happen to a person.
The thing that's messed up about ghosts
Yeah.
is out of all the Frankenstein, werewolves, vampires, or whatever, they're the most broken, like, overpowered creatures because they're intangible and you just can't interact with them.
Yeah.
Like, that's why that's so scary, is like, you have a werewolf or whatever, like, you as the audience, there's a way out, they could get the silver bullet.
Exactly.
Or,
Right.
like, there's a stake in the heart or whatever.
Yeah.
With
Like-
ghosts, there isn't anything.
It's like, what the hell do I do?
You're just dead.
Yeah.
Like-
It seems like that's what all the movies nowadays are just doing, like ghosts and demon and stuff.
The one thing that's kind of bugging me a lot too is, and well, it depends how if you do it right. And what I'm talking about is movies that are based on true stories. It's like that can be that's been overdone.
Yeah.
But if you do it, like for example, the Conjuring franchise that's going on right now, they're doing it right. You got James Wan who does an amazing job with his films.
Yeah.
We all watch horror movies and there's so many of them, but has it ever, like, come out into your, like, real life?
What about all those scary movies that, like Leprechaun, like you're scared of all those type of movies, then you get older and the people are kind of like, oh, those movies are stupid, but you enjoyed them when you were a kid.
Yeah.
My favorite movie is Alien. That's probably my favorite horror movie ever. And when I watch it with other people that aren't, like, horror movie fans, they don't like it. They can't appreciate it.
Yeah.
They say it's boring.
So I'm 80s.
I'm 30s.
30s.
I guess it's late 70s.
70s.
Yeah, 80s, 70s, like, it's got to be somewhere in there.
Yeah, the golden
yeah,
age.
It's too close.
The golden age. Golden age.
Those. Thank you for watching Pow Wow again.
Yes,
I'm
thank you.
Modley.
Dos Lopez.
Ryan.
Rihanna.
Alex Vasa.